Right, so we're here. Now, somewhere in the loft I actually found this piece of metal. Where I melted the plastic, and I've previously had a bit of cardboard in it I burnt, I got this metal, pre-fitted a corner into there, and it actually fits. Now metal has a very high melting point, but the friction will heat it up, so it won't melt. As you can see, I've already marked out that little top corner. Mainly I've been measuring because it's that little hole there I'm trying to block. Now, as you may notice, I've removed those bits and I've got this on my table. This is what I've been using to mark it. So yeah, now that corner's now marked. Blue X for that one, so I know I'm not using that one. I now have to go up into the loft and cut that out of a pair of, or of a hacksaw. Unless I can find my pliers, cutters. Right, then bearing in mind I had that bit of metal, and that bit I was saying I was going to cut off. Well, that's pretty much it. That one I made too small, so we need to get rid of that one. That is an offcut. This is what I'm using. Strange how a little bit like this could mean the difference between the fans working and not. And that will just sit in there, in that end bit. Now I need to reassemble the unit. Put that module in there. Oh, I just missed. There we go. Then this bit, you can see that little bit there. If I just slot this fan back in. There we go, you can see how that top bit works. Where that plastic wheel is, it spins that rubber one, which turns the first gear, which turns the next gear and spins the other fan round. Now, that big plastic gear wasn't turning due to this bit. That little plastic bit at the end was not making contact and kept slipping out that stupid hole, which is why I have put that bit of metal which I just took out in. Oh, it's a pain to get back in though. If you ever have to do this with your ones, remember, disassembly, easy. Reassembly, hard. Right, there we go. They're all in. That's what the fan module looks like normally. And you can see that little bit at the end where I put that plastic. Those two wheels were supposed to maintain contact, but that rubber one kept sliding out of that end hole. Now if I can just get this. Ugh. There we go, so that bit of metal therefore blocks the hole, in turn stopping that rubber bit from leaving contact. In turn, keeping the fan running. Now it just comes down to this bit. You've got the 2 under clips there, well 3 underside clips, 2 upper clips. That quite easily just slots over here. Now, if you have to fix it, don't bother going for the other materials I used. Cardboard won't stand a chance. As I mentioned earlier in the video, Hornby wanted me to send this off to them so that they could look at it and most likely send me a new unit. But I really don't want to wait. There we go, fans are all hooked back up. There's a little rattle from that bit in the end, but if I put my finger on that lower bearing and spin it, fans go round and round. If you're wondering about that black bit on the thing, I hit the paintwork and found out the paint was starting to flake. But that is spinning quite easily, so that's fan module repaired again. Now I'm just gonna make a quick alteration. So okay, I've just realised this video is going to be a 2-parter. So this is most likely on the second part due to the fact that I can only do certain length videos. Right, so just put all the 4 screws back onto the model. Fans aren't wanting to turn easily, so that obviously tells me that the fans have been re-engaged. And as you're aware, there's a bit of metal in that bottom bit, and that sits quite happily above one of my gearboxes. Unfortunately, due to my layout upstairs not being connected up at the moment, because of that video I mentioned earlier in the video, that didn't actually upload. It errored out or something. So yeah, I've just got to pop this back together. Now remember what I said about the lights. Really delicately got to get that frame back over the body, because you don't want to damage the contacts for the lights here. Also in this model, that control console in the cab, although highly detailed and everything, if you can just see inside there, very nice detailed console. And the fact that doors will actually open up and show you that there's actually, although you can still see the gearbox because of course the wheels go under the cab. But nice lights, nice interior, quite a nice model. Now if you don't know how to tell the classes of trains, especially diesel locomotives like this one is, you just take the first 2 numbers off the cab. So this is a class 43 HST 125. But that's if you didn't know. Fans are now back in place. So that's good. Thanks. So, yeah, I'll just put these screws in, but I'm not actually going to record me doing those because I've already recorded myself undoing them. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more train or cycling videos, depending on what comes first, of course.